Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing? I feel like it's been forever since, well actually no, it's just last week, but I feel like I don't know, I feel kind of out of loop with everyone, even though I've been texting some of you on a regular basis. But if you guys are checking in, I hope you guys are having a great summer. Hopefully if you have kids, they're not driving you crazy yet. It's been pretty quiet around here. So I don't really know what's going on with me. I don't know. To be honest, I would just sort of, I don't know. I just don't really care about wax. I mean, it's just wax, you know? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. Okay, let's just move along here. So I did want to talk quickly about cure time. Sorry, I don't know why that always comes out like that, but I did want to talk about cure time really quick because it seems to be like this big debate about if you say you have to cure something more than a year, like you're wrong or something. So here's the thing. I know on my channel, I've probably said it before. I have probably said on here, like VCS, I like cure 6 months or more. I think I have. I'm not really sure. I don't know. My thing is this. I don't really have a set time for anything. I mean, in my head, I've kind of heard what other people said, so I guess in some way that kind of sits in my head. But at the same time, I also like put stuff away when I get it, and then I come back to it at a later time. Like I never warm anything like right as soon as I get it. Like that's very rare for me to do. I don't know why I do that. It's just, there's no like rhyme or reason to it. That's just what I do. So by the time I get back around to something, it's usually probably been sitting for about 4 or 5 months at that point. So I'm sure I've probably gotten on here. I just want to clarify this, and I've probably gotten on here and said like VCS, you know, you need to cure like 4 months or more, or 6 months or more. I don't know what I've said, to be honest. I mean, you hear people say different things and sometimes they stick in your head. I'm here to tell you, warm your stuff when you want to. Just if you want to, just try a little piece, see how it does. I personally, I like to let things cure because I feel like sometimes if I warm things too soon, I feel like it doesn't give time for the scents to like, all the scents to kind of develop. Like I know in the past, I've warmed, I don't even know, like a scent that maybe had like four scented oils in it, or 4 scent notes. And I know that like one time, like if I warm it too early, like before I think it's cured, I don't think all of the scent notes come out. Like I think it takes time for all of the scent notes to develop. I don't even know if that makes any sense, and maybe I'm completely wrong, and maybe it's just my mind telling me that. But sometimes I feel like if you put a scent on too early, I feel like it peters out really quick, and it's just like 1 or 2 scent notes that pop out and they fade fast. So I don't know. I feel like I've done that with a scent before, and then I waited and then I came back to it and I felt like the scents were a lot better developed. I don't know. I could, like I said, I could be completely wrong. But anyways, what I'm just here to say is if I've said in the past that you need to cure something, blah, 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 don't take my word as like gospel, or anybody's word for that matter. Nobody honestly knows. Like I don't even think the vendors really know. Because I know like Super Tart says, warm your stuff like right away. You know, you pretty much can warm it right away. I never do that with Super Tarts. I'm sure her stuff does fine. I'm sure she's probably tested it, but I'm not going to do that. Like I'm just not. And I don't know why I would, like why I feel that way, but I just feel like I need to cure everything for at least like, well, let's see, if I'm being honest with myself, I would say I would let everything cure at least 2 months. Like everything. Doesn't matter what vendor it's from. Some vendors I would say I would like to do for longer. But yeah, for the most part, I probably would never warm anything unless it was 2 months or older. And again though, but like I said, I just rotate through things like I've been doing now, like with the weekly. Like I pick a vendor. Most of the stuff by the time I get back around to it, it's probably been 6 months cured. So there's that. All right, let's just stop with that. And I just wanted to say that because I didn't want anybody to hear me say something and then be like, oh, she said. So I'm just putting the disclaimer out there that don't listen to what anybody says. Just try it yourself and see what works. in your house, because your house is going to be different than everyone else's. You know, you might have a really small space, and so stuff might throw for you like right away. You know, I don't know. So the first thing I wanted to talk about here was from VCS. This is the Crescent Hotel. It seems like this is taking me forever to get through, and honestly I really don't want to hurry up and finish it. This is salted, let's see, is it salted mocha marshmallow or salted caramel mocha? I don't know, something along those lines. I don't have scent notes on the back. I don't know why I haven't put a sticker back there, but this is VCS Crescent Hotel, and it's kind of like a coffee scent really for me. I use it in the morning times. I get a nice strong throw from this one. You wouldn't really want a super heavy strong throw on this guy, but I mean it does warm throughout my house. You can smell coffee when you walk in, like a, well, caramel coffee. And the salted part comes out too. It's like really truly is like a salted, like you really can smell like the salt. Like if you were to get, doesn't Starbucks make in like Christmas time a salted mocha, salted caramel mocha? I don't know, something. That's kind of what it reminds me of. The next thing I warmed was Rosegirls Clothes on the Line. So I did Rosegirls the last week, but you're gonna laugh when you see what I actually got through. So I only got through about half of this bag. This was really nice. I didn't know if I was gonna like it or not, but I actually really did. It's laundry, but it's got like a sweetness to it. Somebody commented the other day, I don't know who it was, I can't think of their name right now. I feel like it was maybe the Scented Mermaid. I don't know, I'm probably wrong. I haven't really been looking at my comments either. I don't know. So Clothes on the Line. This one was really pretty. I enjoyed this one. It was laundry with a little bit of sweetness to it. I need to look at the scent description for this one to see if that's anywhere accurate, but I really liked that one. It wasn't too laundry and it wasn't too sweet. Coconut Lime Verbena Zen. I've had this one forever. This one I got from a D-stash, which is why the bag looks kind of funky. I don't even know. I think I started with 3 cubes and that's all I got through was half, or you know, 1 cube. I have 1/4 of a cube left. So I got through 3/4 of a cube. This one, I would never think, like this one to me is not one that I would think I would like, because coconut and lime right off the get-go is like a hard pass for me, but this one to me it smells just more like a fresh and clean. I really get the zen most of all. The lime doesn't like scream out to me or overpower or dominate, because that's, I know a lot of people don't like lime and wax. Some people might, I don't know. If you're a lime lover, comment down below. And if you don't like lime, comment down below. So that one was good. This one was really strong too. Also Clothes on the Line was a strong one. I usually, like for the most part, I'll tell you if I get a medium throw or no throw. There's a rare like occurrences where I get no throw from wax. Like that's a very small occurrence for me. I think I use just the right amount of wax. I kind of know, you kind of start to learn in your own house like how much you need in each warmer to really get something to throw. So this one is Rhubarb Raspberry Vanilla Bean Scones. I love this scent. This is like a tart rhubarb, and then you get the bakery element. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, you do smell some raspberry, and I wouldn't say this smells like a scone. Like I wouldn't familiarize myself, like if I was smelling it, I wouldn't say scone, but it's bakery. So if you like a tart, like if you like the tart rhubarb scents, I think you would really like that one. All right, and that's all the Rosegirls I melted. 3 like pieces from each bag. It's pathetic. Okay, so I had Zape Lavender Soda. I'm trying to finish out my Zape stuff. I only have this and one other thing. So Lavender Soda, this one did really well. It was strong and a long thrower. I feel like you can get lavender like fizz and like other lavender sodas from other vendors as well. So yeah, this is what I have left. I only warmed this one I think twice. This one's lavender soda in general as a scent is really good, as far as like it's mostly fizzy. I would say even if you didn't like lavender, this is not offensive for a non-lavender lover. A non-lavender lover. Does that make sense? I don't know. I mean, you do get something, like, you do smell something happening in there as far as like a lavender scent, but it's mostly fizzy. It smells almost like a fruity fizzy to me. You know, sometimes you get herbal lavenders and it's like you really smell the herbal part of the lavender. This to me is not, that's not that at all. If anything, it's a sweet lavender, but it's not. I couldn't pick up lavender if I was trying to say, hey, you know, I walked in and I was like trying to sniff it on my own. What am I even talking about? Okay, I need to stop because my brain is not functioning today. Just forget it. Just try lavender soda. It's good. Okay, so I have 3 sugar and spice cups that I got through. I know I pulled a ton of sugar and spice stuff to use as well. Never got through it. So I did latte and sugar cookies because I wanted to try her latte scent to see if it was similar to another latte that I really like. And there's something about this one. I like my other latte scents better. There's something about this one. It's not bad. I enjoyed it while I warmed it, but it's not my favorite. It's a good coffee scent overall. It's like a bakery coffee because of the sugar cookies. I do have 2 more of these, so I will test this again to see how it comes off as far as scent. But I would say if you like coffee, you should at least give this one a try. And then I also tried, I mixed this one, latte and sugar cookies with whipped cream. Again, I was trying to dupe another scent. Again, I do like her coffee scents. Like, I feel like they smell nice, like they give a good coffee aroma, like a sweet coffee, not a heavy duty, like strong coffee. But again, sorry, excuse me, I feel like there is the latte scent that I really like from Sassy Girl Aroma. I'll just say it. It's whipped cream lattes, or lattes whipped cream, I think is what she's calling it. For some reason, that one just smells better to me. Like all of our noses, like some people might really like this scent. But just for me, for latte scents, I like Sassy Girl Aromas better. But, oh yeah, and by the way, sugar and spice throws really well for me too. I did, like, I'll cut it up into thirds or half if I'm doing it in like my living room area because it's a bit of a bigger space. But I'll do thirds if I'm doing it like in my kitchen. So a whole scent shot will go in, but it'll go into 3 different warmers. And then I did Amazing Grace Marshmallow. If you like Amazing Grace scent in general, you need to try some blends from her. This one was really pretty. It was like, with the marshmallow, it was like coming off a little sweet, and then you'd get a little bit of the perfumey from the Amazing Grace. Now, Amazing Grace in general is not like a super perfume type scent, but it's good. Mixed with the marshmallow, I really like it. I've been kind of messing around with some Amazing Grace blends because I really do like Michonne from Super Tarts, and I want to play around with some other, you know, mixes just because I think you can find some really great mixes. Like, it's kind of like mixing Love Spell with other things. Like, I wonder what Amazing Grace like Fizzy Pop would smell like. I don't know. All right, sorry if I'm like kind of all over the place on this one. I can't seem to get my thoughts together. I'm like in a weird space right now. I just, yeah, I don't even know. I'm just not gonna say anything, but thank you guys so much for watching. And if you have been warming through the summer, let me know. My next video, I'm gonna talk more, is gonna be my scent picks, and we're gonna jump on the wax train on that one. Okay, I'll see you guys in my next video, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.